Genesis 4:18. Vayivaled la Chanoch et Irad, Irad yalad et Mehujael, Hijael yalad et Matushael, Matushael yalad et Lamach. This verse contains a number of names, and these can be difficult when we're translating because we're translating, but then a name comes along and they don't get translated, they're names. And so here we have Enoch and Irad. We see Irad twice, and Mehujael, and here we see Mehujael again in a slightly different form. And here we have Matushael, we have that twice, and also we have Lamech. And we notice that Lamech is in pause because it's at the Saluk, so it's not Lemech as it usually would be, but Lamech. And to Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begot Mehujael, and Mehujael begot Matushael, and Matushael begot Lamech. We have the verb yalad repeated 3 times. We can see it's in the Kal perfect 3ms. It's a little unusual and not quite what we would expect. We would expect it to be in a vav consecutive imperfect, and typically in the masculine it's in the hifil form, and he sired. So this is a bit of a passive verse and a little bit more descriptive because of the unusual form of the Kal. Now we'll focus on the first verb here. This is also from Yeled, and what happens in the case of a pei yod, or first yod, is we find out if it was really a yod or a vav only in the nifal or hifil forms. And in those two stems, or binyan, then the true nature of the first root letter comes out. And that's what we have here. There's a dagesh in the first root letter because it's a nifal, and that brings back for us the vav. So that's why we have this form, and again it's put in the passive. To Enoch was born Irad. So this verse gives us, in a kind of informational, a little bit unusual form, some of the genealogy from Cain on down to Lamech.